Hello, everybody. This is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design. It's now 11:30 approximately, and I am here to finish this drawing of Rock Lee from Naruto that I didn't start this evening. I started actually I can't even remember when I started a long time ago, but I just started finishing inking it tonight earlier, and you can actually check that live stream out if you go back and look at my previous live streams from today. But yeah, so I want to finish this one tonight, get it done, and then it'll be offered up for sale to anyone who wants it for $100. So if you want it or you're interested in it, just contact me via my contact info down below in the bottom of the description, and you'll be able to buy it, and I'll ship it to you, and then we'll both be happy. You'll have a drawing, I'll have some grocery money, and then cool, it'll be an awesome deal. But anyway, I want to welcome everybody who's here. Amy Lester's here. Hey, Amy, how you doing? I saw Amy about half an hour ago at the Middle Earth Storytime channel, where Evan Boyette was reading, I believe, chapter 7 and 8 from Doc Savage's The Man of Bronze, and Vim Marie is also here. So how you doing, Vim Marie and Amy? Fallen Comics is here. Hello, Fallen Comics. How are you? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And yeah, everybody, just want to welcome you all here. If this is your first time here, or even if it's your 20th time here, welcome. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, give the live stream a thumbs up if you would. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I think I have about 860 subscribers, so about 140 subscribers away from reaching the big 1,000. So if you guys can help me out by subscribing, that'd be awesome. And also, please hit the bell for notifications of future videos. When you hit the bell, make sure you hit all set it for all notifications. That way, YouTube will be sure to give you guys a heads up when I live stream or post a video. Okay? Thank you very much. But with that said, I am going to get my cell phone ready so I can actually see if people are here and if people ask questions. And I'm also going to put on my music so I can draw with some music in the background. And yeah, I'm going to just finish this drawing of Rock Lee. So let me get to it. Oh, is that working? There we go. I think that works. Hit play. Okay. I saw a cool movie tonight. After my wife got home, we sat down and watched a movie called um, Boss Level. And I'd never heard of it before. And it was a movie starring Frank Grillo and what's his name? Mel Gibson. Very good movie. Well, it was a fun movie. I don't know what can I say. It was very good. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would I give it? I'd probably give it. Okay, maybe it wasn't very good, but it was entertaining to me. It was a funny movie. It's a fun movie. Um, Scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a. I'd probably give it a 6.5. And that sounds kind of low, but not for me because a movie can be a 6.5 and for me be extremely entertaining and a lot of fun. So it's a pretty good movie. It's basically a cross between Groundhog's Day and Day After Tomorrow. Is that Tom Cruise movie? Day After Tomorrow, is that the name of it? It's sort of a combination of those two movies. Um, they're no aliens, but it's basically a guy who is sort of reliving his life over and over again, and but he's like a special forces guy. So and there are all these sort of assassins after him and stuff. So it's a lot of funny hijinks abound during the movie. So yeah, Amy. Amy says it makes me think of a video game boss. Yeah, that's sort of a play on it because there aren't so much video games involved, but it's treated the same way where he he keeps on getting killed and then he's able to go back, remember what happened, and then he's able to advance each time because he gets better and better at fighting, or at least fighting each individual person, each assassin he comes up against. So even if they kill him one time, he learns so that by the 100th time he's able to beat them and then go up to the next level of assassin and so on, so until he finally reaches a boss level. So that's why he got that name. Fallen Comics asks, have you ever watched a movie called Marauders? It's a good movie. I've never heard of it. Then there are a lot of movies I just never heard of and just don't know anything about. And I was surprised. It's weird because I'm always surprised whenever I see movies like this because Boss Level is kind of the type of movie that I kind of look for, and it just sort of flew right underneath my radar. I think it was a Hulu movie, and we don't have Hulu, so. But even if we did, I probably wouldn't know about it just because all these streaming services come out with so much content. There's no way for me to keep track of all of it or even half of it. I think we have one streaming service, and I've probably watched half of 1% of what it offers, Amazon Prime. So I just don't have time to watch TV all day. So all right. Fallen Comic says he thinks Marauders is on Netflix. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it. What's it about? What is the what is the plot of Marauders? And who does it star? I know it sounds shallow, but depending on who stars in it, that might make me more inclined to watch it. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I think you guys can see this. Just keep on checking the monitor. Make sure I'm not drawing outside of the camera view. Amy Lester says, "Oh yeah, I keep neglecting that my Prime subscription comes with videos, not just free shipping." Yeah, I mean it costs so much now. I think they've increased the price to what, $139 a year. You don't forget, you can't afford to forget at this point because free shipping is not worth $139 a year. So watch watch the TV shows and movies that Amazon Prime has to offer. I mean, there are tons. I mean, I don't even feel a need to get Netflix or Disney Plus or any of those other ones with Amazon Prime because there's just so much content. I mean, the only thing that I might get, and again, I say might just because I'm pretty frugal. I don't like dishing out, you know, a lot of money to subscriptions, um, streaming services. I might get BritBox just because they have so much BBC and ITV content. Um, because I love British television on PBS, so um, I might I might dish out the $6 or is it $7, $6 or $7 a month to get that because at least we'll watch that. Um, so what I do with Netflix though is and I haven't done this in a few years because my wife gets really addicted to Netflix. I'll get like a free month of Netflix, and so we'll have it for 30 days, and then I'll just cancel it, and then we'll be good for like the whole year. That'll hit our Netflix fix just by getting the free 30 days. It has Bruce Willis and Dave Bautista in it. Hmm. Yeah. That means it may or may not be good because they've both been in some pretty bad movies. They've also been in some pretty good movies. So, but I'll look into it. It's called Marauders, so it'll be easy to look up. Amy Lester says the new John Lasseter movie is on the Apple streaming service. I might pick up a month of that. Amy Lester says, "Ooh, 1 month and binge everything. Good idea." Yeah, yeah. We did that when I think it was when the Crown first came out, or maybe it was like the Crown was in its third season, and we just like binged all three seasons during that month.
mountains fall to dungeons deep and caverns old. We must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the high. The winds were mourning in the night. The flowers red with flaming spray. The trees like torches.
Oh, it's from 2016. It says Fallen Comics. Okay, it might be pretty good.
Their shadows left behind today, and dark things silent crept beneath. The wind went on from west to east, a movement in the forest seas, but shrill and harsh across the marsh. Its whistling voices were released. Farewell, we come to part though we and rain may fall. We must away ere break of day. Follow the world and mountains roll.
I wish we get the banner.
The mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Can your heart stand the shocking fact about grave robbers from outer space? Your guess is good as mine, Larry.
Let's see.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant. Yeah, yes I am. Calvin? Yes, sir? Back up the car, get on the radio. Tell the coroner he's gonna make another trip out here. The shocking fact about grave robbers from outer space. Many scientists believe that another world is watching us at this moment. We once laughed at the horseless chariot, the airplane, the telephone, the electric light, vitamins, radio, and even television. And now some of us laugh at outer space.
Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. Yes, it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. I sat to the sun. Good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. Yes, it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. A good day. Yes, it's a good day for shining your shoes. A good day for losing dignity. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. A good day from morning till night.
Hmm. Hmm.
Good day for singing the song. Yes, it's a good day for moving on. And it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till dawn. From morning till night. From morning till night. Good day. Make my heart a it's a good day. For singing a song, yes, it's a good day. For moving along, yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. But I feel that it's a good day, it's a good day, in my word, on my heart, a good day from morning till night.
All right. It's getting there. It's getting there. Hey, Jeff Potts, how you doing? Yo to you too. Jeff Potts, if you don't post a link to your book, I'm going to unmod you. So you had better take advantage of your mod status and post a direct link where people can check out and buy your 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 uh your novel, The Reverend and the Tomb. Hmm. I guess I'll leave it. I'll leave that. Hey, Eric Hawkins, how you doing? Good seeing you. Eric Hawkins is the creator, writer, and artist of the Zombieful World of Oz, and I believe he has another issue in the works. But I don't know. If you have a link to a sign-up page, Eric, please post it so people can check it out. All right. Sorry, I'm thinking in. I'm thinking in. There we go. It's a link to Jeff Potts' book. So if you haven't checked it out already, you should. He's a very good writer. It's a fantasy novel. Eric Hawkins says no sign up yet. Getting caught up on commissions before I start building the Kickstarter. Okay, cool. Ah, cool. Hey, Matt Carson, how you doing? Matt Carson is a phenomenal artist who is, I think he's still working on modded, but I'm not sure. I know he's doing a lot of NFT stuff, so he's a busy guy. He's got lot of, a lot of cakes in the oven. Is that the term? a lot of frying pans in the oven, something like that. I know it's a term, something like that. Anyway, he's busy. So Eric Hawkins says he's doing a variant cover for a book, and they already paid me. Fools. Eric's probably signing in from some unnamed tropical island to which he's retired to after receiving his windfall from that variant cover. That's got butter in the oven? That could be. I don't know. That thing's going around nowadays. So I don't think Matt's quite that kind of guy though. Hmm. 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 All right, let me focus. That's no buns yet. All right. Matt says that Becky is doing great and says hi. That's good. Hmm. Hey, Grant Crosby. Good seeing you again. Thanks for showing up. He says, nice, more people watching now than earlier. Yeah, it's very cool. Ah. Matt Carson says I almost did a draw stream on Monday, made a thumbnail and everything. Ah, man. Would I have been around to have seen it? I'm trying to think. Yesterday, I may have been, but yeah. I mean, like I said before, Matt is doing a book called Modded. So I'm not sure comic book. I don't know how far into it he is. He's pretty far into it, but um, I also know he's doing other outside work. Um, so he's pretty busy. Let's see. Yeah, save that thumbnail, Matt, for next time you live stream. Hopefully it'll be sometime this week. Jeff Potts says, since he's nearly done, I'll announce it. Flyfox Pro is a beta reader for my next book. Oh, good. Very cool. When do you plan on releasing your next book, Jeff? Matt says he's almost finished with Modded, and the NFT project is becoming a metaverse video game. Oh, cool. Wow. Very, very cool. Hmm. 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 Grant Crosby says, "Did I stumble upon the Secret Artist Hangout?" I don't think so. Um, I think it's because I tend to bug a lot of artists on YouTube, and so they are returning the favor by bugging me on my live streams. So I'm always watching Matt Costin's live streams, so I can try to glean information on how he does what he does, and a lot of us sort of frequent many of the same live streams. So, hmm, hmm. My plan is the end of the year, but I suspect it will end up being early next year. Okay, cool. That's nice. Very, very cool. Matt Costin says, "Looks great, Jason." Thanks. I'm trying to trying to get better with inking. So, I want to get to a point with inking where I can look at it 5 years later and say, "Oh, that actually looks good." I'm at that point with some of my penciling, but my inking is still questionable. Oh wow! He said it's going to be a VR game. Nice. Now I'm going to have to try to figure out how to work a VR helmet. I think my nephew has one. Japan says, yes, Greg Crosby, you have, but shh. Uh oh. Says, this is scary. I may need to take up the Did Garrido do? Dig Garrido. What is a Dig Garrido? I don't know what that is. Is that an art tool? A music instrument? I don't know. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, an Australian instrument. Okay. Gotcha. 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 Hmm. Greg Crosby asks, is it a comic or picture book to Jeff Potts? No, Jeff Potts does novels, so they're just prose, just pure prose books. Um, his first book is a fantasy book, so I'm not sure if all of his books will be like that or if he does different genres. So I'll let him answer for himself. Dig Digiradu. Digiradu. The wonga wonga wonga. Oh, it's the thing they swing around. Is that what you're talking about? I always thought it was called something else. It's like a what's the other term I heard for it? I've never heard of Digiradu. Digiradu. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but what's the other word? What's the other term I heard for that instrument? Bull roar. Thank you. Oh, okay. Bull roar is different than a Digiradu. Then I guess. I guess I don't know what a Digiradu is. I know the bull roar. So hmm. 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 Eric Hawkins says Jason's thinking of Gateway from the X-Men. I've seen the bull roar outside of Gateway from the 1990s X-Men comic. um, did your redo? Did your redo? Okay, I don't. I still don't know. I've never heard of that instrument before. And Jeff Potts says that he is a fantasy author, so there will be no. Oh, no, there might be. I'm guessing there will be no sort of Georgian romance novels coming from Jeff Potts anytime in the future. um, let's see. Zippity Doo. Okay, similar to Zippity Doo. Okay, yeah, I just never heard of it. Matt Carlson says Becky really likes this piece. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. Well, Becky's in luck because she married a manga artist who can draw probably 10 times better than I can. So you know, she made the smart call. She can get all the cool manga and anime art she could take by marrying Matt Carlson. And Amy Lester says, "What's the boy version of This Girl Is on Fire?" Um, I don't know. You're a machine, something like that, something along those terms. You're killing it. Something involving something tough, like you're killing it, or you know. This gnat is bugging the heck out of me. And it only bugs me when I'm trying to draw at my table. When I'm at the computer, it leaves me alone. Yeah, something involving mechanics or death. You're a machine. You're killing it. Um, you're blowing up. I don't know. Yeah, something some guys like. You're firing on all cylinders. Yeah. Mind if I shill? Says my sketchbook. No, go ahead. You shill. Feel free to shill. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that's right. Setting. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. My sketchbook says just uploaded RAF, and he hit 91 views before sharing first time, then 153 when I went to tweet about it. Ah, awesome. RAF. I'm going to have to take a look. Everybody check out my sketchbook's YouTube channel. I'm not sure exactly. I know he mentioned working on something earlier, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, check out my sketchbooks YouTube channel. Not now, later. Or open up a new window and check it out. Don't leave here. Hmm.
Next business, refreshment. We have to feed the men and the girls too, especially you, please thanks. The show. Well, we want something to eat, something to drink, refreshing.
All right.
All right, now next is entertainment. We want to show Steve a good time, but, well, we don't know too much about what he likes. The best thing I know for breaking the ice and getting people acquainted is some good lecture games.
My sketchbook says, "Will you be coloring this piece, Jason?" No, I have no. I don't really have plans to. I don't color by hand. I just color on the computer. So I'll ink this, but and then hopefully sell it to someone who wants it. But I don't really have any plans to color it because I'm not a great colorist. I can color okay, but I wish I could do a better job. But I would. I probably would not be doing this art any favors or justice by coloring it. So, but if anyone else wants to color it, once I put it up on the interwebs, you're more than welcome to. Okay, it's a 15-second short of my Raphael sketch. What can I say? You inspire me, bro. Okay, oh good, cool. Jeff Potts, did you make sure that you hit the notification bell and it's set for all, ALL? Because otherwise you probably won't get a heads up. Ooh, Amy says she bought some oil paints today. That's very cool. Yeah, oil paints scare me. They take too long to dry. So I never know when I can touch them. I think last time I worked in oil paints was in middle school. And I did a painting. I left and I came back the next fall and it was still wet. And I was like, sheesh, it's taking forever. Hmm. I think I'm gonna fill that in with black because it's kind of annoying me. Except for all notifications, huh? That's weird. Well, I blame YouTube. It's YouTube's fault. Some cure in hours, some take days. Yeah, I think I was probably just using the wrong mixture of oil and turpentine. Um, so that's what made it take so long. Um, but yeah, I'm very much a fan of instant drying. I'm very much an instant gratification type of artist. So if something doesn't dry almost instantly, like this ink I'm laying down, it takes maybe 5 seconds to dry. I mean, if I had to wait like 20, 30 seconds for this ink to dry, it'd drive me crazy because the chances of me smearing it increase the longer it's wet. So something like oil paints, I couldn't work in it. I don't have the patience. I'd much rather work in acrylics or watercolor where you know it's safe to touch relatively quickly. I don't have to worry about accidentally brushing against it, and then all of a sudden it's like an hour worth of work is ruined because of my clumsiness. Yeah, I guess it's YouTube. I once used acrylic as face paint and was scolded by my teacher. Why? Is acrylic paint poison? I don't know. I had the cleanest floors that day. Female teachers were like, damn. That's funny. They want to take you to the hospital, I guess. Explain to your parents how you died on their watch because you were smearing toxic paints all over your face without them stopping you. Oh, here it is. Oh, I guess you guys heard the Flash on the CW has been canceled. So I think this is this last season coming up. So if you're a fan of the Flash, if you're still a fan of the Flash, let me put it that way, it's gonna end. It's gonna end after this season. So if you're like me and a former fan of the Flash, then you probably feel finally it's over. The show took forever to end, and it stopped being worth watching for me about 3 years ago. It's just been painful to watch over the past couple of years for me. My sketchbook says, did it get canceled or did they end it? The actors were tired. Either way, it's ending. I'm guessing it got canceled because I'm sure most actors like a regular paycheck, but it was just it overstayed its welcome by several seasons, and the best seasons were probably the first two, maybe three, but after that, once it became the Barry and Irish show, it just went right down the pooper. Because Irish was like the most annoying, insufferable character on the show. I would watch it every week, and every week I would say, "Why does Barry like this woman? I mean, she's okay, she's hot, but she's so she's such a shrew. She's so kind of mean spirited and complaining and nagging, and usually for no reason that I don't understand why he would put up with it for that long, and then marry her. It's like, okay, date her for a couple of years, I guess, but then it's like, there are plenty of other girls who wouldn't give you this much grief when you're saving the frickin' city every day. um, Single white female black canary. I don't know what that means. Single white female black canary. Okay, my sketchbook says, yeah, I dipped out after season 5. I like the actress, but she became like the blonde girl from Arrow who's single white female black canary. I don't know what you mean by that. I know the movie Single White Female, but what do you mean she's single white female? Are you talking about the woman who played Black Canary? Or are you talking about the the tech girl, the Melissa Lester of the show, Arrow's girlfriend? I can't remember her name now. It's been so long since I saw the show. But the girl with the glasses. Hey, Head Ninja in Charge, how you doing? Good seeing you. Felicity. Is that who you're talking about, Felicity? Amy Lester says, yeah, my friend says she was terrible and their adopted siblings. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like they really made the show creepy in the sense that Iris in the comics is the Flash's girlfriend. They're not related. They weren't raised together as brother and sister. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend, and they get married. In the show, they made Iris his foster sister, where after Barry's mom gets killed and his dad gets thrown in jail, their neighbors sort of bring him into their home and they raise him as a child with their daughter. So they sort of grow up as siblings, and he and Iris, and then when they're adults, they become boyfriend and girlfriend. They start, they get married, and it's kind of creepy. It's a little weird. Yeah, Iris in the comics is very loving and supportive for her wife. Yeah, exactly. And in the TV show, she's just a relentless nag. She's always on Barry's back. Always, maybe not insulting him, but always sort of denigrating him and like, just chewing him out about minor things. It's like, why weren't you there for our anniversary, Barry? You're never there for me. You're always there for other people, but never for me. And I'm like, he's saving the world for the 10,000th time, Iris. Shut up. Okay, give the guy a break. But Barry just keeps on taking it year after year after year. And I'm just like, dude. And they've had like other love interests for Barry over the years on CW, and I'm like, hey, go with this girl. This girl likes you. This girl admires the fact that you're a scientist, and she doesn't give you grief for leaving her for 10 seconds to stop a train from crashing. Okay, she won't give you grief. Marry that girl. But nope. Every time Barry just I think didn't he date like one girl for like at least a few episodes, and then they sort of went their separate ways. Even though they obviously liked each other, it was just it's like, dang, Barry, you chose poorly. What? Jeff Foss says, I hear that Flash is making an appearance in the Amazon Rings of Power series. Why? I'm assuming you're talking about Grant Gustin, the actor, but I have no intention of watching that Rings of Power series, based on what I've heard. I mean, I enjoy Tolkien a lot. I'm not like I'm a fairly big Tolkien fan. I mean, I have the Silmarillion. I have some of the other books outside the main series, but I just don't like. I don't like modern updates or reimaginings of classic stories. When modern creators or writers start putting in their sensibilities into works that the authors never intended. So, and based on what I've seen and heard regarding the Rings of Power series, that's exactly what they're going to do. So I have no real interest in it myself. I know I'm missing a bunch of people's comments. I apologize. Flash hits the time stream and comes to Middle Earth. That'd be funny. Yeah, exactly. Head Ninja. Yeah. Yep. But I guess a decade for the Arrowverse is a good enough run. It's time the whole thing ended. I mean, pretty much every show on the Arrowverse on the CW is just, for me, been dead for a while, or it was never good to begin with. Like Riverdale, where they just completely bastardized the Archie comics characters and made them into some sick, twisted mirror version of themselves. It's like, this isn't Archie. This is some pervert's version of Archie. I don't recognize any of these characters. Why is Archie and Miss Grundy having an affair? why is she committing what is it called, statutory rape by sleeping with one of her students in high school? This is very weird. My sketchbook says, I want to see Rings of Power. I like seeing a train wreck. How do you feel about black hobbits and elves? I think it's what would my great uncle say? I think it's donkey dust, as my great uncle would say. It's a load of donkey dust. There were no black hobbits and elves. And are we talking about? Yeah, yeah. Just keep all that stuff in. If someone wants to do that, they should write their own series and put those characters in them. I mean, they don't exist in Tolkien's works, so don't insert them in there just because you think they should be in there. It doesn't mean they should. Um, and Catholic Jesus versions of Sauron. Interesting. I don't know anything about that. Um, it's why Superman and Lois separated from the Arrowverse. Yeah, I didn't even know that they were separate from the Arrowverse until recently. They finally admitted that it's a different universe than the Arrowverse because I they had before they had the whole crisis on Infinite Earths um, miniseries or crossover event a couple years ago, and that was supposed to resolve the whole issue of multiple Earths, so that there was only one Earth, one universe, and then with this new series, Superman and Lois, all of a sudden that no longer holds true. So what was the point of the crisis if they're going to do that? They're just making things up as they go along. So whatever. Although Lois and Clark is not Lois and Clark, Superman and Lois is the one CW show that is good, and I've watched it, I guess, for both seasons now, first and second season, and it's been consistently not horrible. It hasn't been great, but in a sense that I can watch it and not cringe and not. It's a show that you can watch with your entire family, from 6-year-olds to 96, and you don't have to cover anyone's eyes with certain scenes. You don't have to explain weirdness to your kid while watching it. It's just a good old fashioned family adventure show, and I like that. They need more of that. They 99% of the shows out there should be like that. And any show that's not like that, that has more adult stuff in it, should be on after 10. But unfortunately, that's not how Hollywood thinks nowadays. Yeah, whose idea was it to turn Archie into Dawson's Creek? I don't know. Whoever it is should be beaten with a hose because it's just terrible. CW, because that's their target audience is tween shippers. It's just sick. It's just sick stuff. Um, Head Ninja says you want Black Elves peep for I don't know what that word is. Piro Protus from Record of Lotus War. I've heard of Record of Lotus War. Is that a video game? Oh man, that's cruel. Sketchbook says Riverdale murdered Luke Perry. Oh no, he died of embarrassment. Poor Luke Perry. Rip. Um, mm, let's see. HNIC. What does that mean? HNIC. I've never read or seen Record of Lotus War. Was always curious. Is that a video game or is that a manga? I don't know what that is. I've heard of it, but I bet I'm not. I don't know exactly what it is. Um, hmm. Superman and Lois says sketchbook is not being done by any Arrowverse showrunners. Good. That explains why it hasn't become some sort of perverted superhero show. Um, they just names on the credits. HBO Max told them not to, and to make it its own thing. So Superman and Lois is from HBO Max. Is that it? I guess I don't know. But I know Stargirl's from HBO Max, so maybe it's something similar. Grant says, "Yeah, I grew up reading Archie comics. We all did. That's why I don't like Riverdale. It's not Archie. It's some some sick version of Archie." Hold on, I'll send you a pic on Twitter. Well, I'm not on Twitter, so I'm not from my computer. Um, oh, Head Ninja in Charge. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. HNIC, Head Ninja in Charge. Thank you. It's an anime. Might be a manga. Okay. I know I've heard of it, but I'm just not familiar with what it was. Okay. Superman and Lois is from HBO Max, and Stargirl was taken from CW by HBO Max. But Stargirl started off on HBO Max. I remember that. I remember Stargirl and Swamp Thing both started on HBO Max. Neither were on CW at the time. And then after the first season, they they talked about moving Stargirl to both HBO Max and the CW. So, and then they canceled Swamp Thing before the first season even started. But Swamp Thing was a very good show. If you guys haven't seen HBO Max's Swamp Thing, and I don't know if it's still available to see on HBO Max or not, but it was very good. I was surprised. It's a good show. All right, let me see. Hmm. Stargirl and Swamp Thing were both CW app shows before HBO Max even started. I remember what? I remember seeing it on HBO Max, and this is 2 years ago. But I never looked at the CW app, so maybe it was. But the first time I ever heard of Stargirl or Swamp Thing was when they premiered on HBO Max, and then like a year later, they were talking about introducing Stargirl onto the CW from HBO Max. But maybe it was on the app before that. It could be. Could be. All right. Let's see. Where is my ruler? Ah, there it is. It's hiding from me.
There's a guy named Jones, lab man. He makes prints of films. He and I go business. Then there's Smith. He's a film distributor. He sent the print to the station. And Brown, he's film director of the station. I know. You're trying to make me the boss. And Harris, projectionist at the station. I only got that print long enough to dry her up.
All right.
We don't know. All we got are suspects. My job, find out who. My job? Find out who. Somebody's guilty. Maybe all of them together. What if they stick to their stories? We're stuck with a perfect crime. It happens. More than you think.
Hey, John Dillard's here. How you doing? So, yo, what it do, young hustler? Not much. Just finishing up this drawing, and gonna sell it to whoever whoever is willing to pay $100 for it. So, and I sent you that price list you asked for as well, John. Um, Sketchbook says, sorry, my bad. It was a DC streaming app show. Okay. Then when WB was acquired by AT&T, that's too much information. It's like I'm not that interested in knowing why, but it's good info. Okay, gotcha. Stargate was kept by HBO and then sent to CW. Okay, gotcha. Now we know the chain of ownership for Stargirl. I think it starts. I think it's the third or fourth season starts up in this month, sometime on the CW. I think it starts airing on the CW this month of Stargirl. Ah, John Doe says I came here to watch some high quality art. I'm sorry to disappoint you. All you have is me. I think Matt Costin left, so all the high quality art left with him. And chew bubblegum. Okay, cool. Make sure you have enough for the class. Well, your price and dimensions don't match with what I had in mind, so I'll think of something else for you. Okay, I got you. Maybe I have tons of bubble gum. Got one of those 50 packs. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. My sketchbook says, yeah, sorry, I'm a custodian. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hmm. Try this. Hey, Sticky Art. How you doing? It says, looks great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, custodian of records type. Okay, gotcha. I thought you meant like janitor. I was like, what's being a janitor have to do with it? Gotcha, gotcha. I understand. John Diller asks, hey, Sticky, I got a question for you. Why is your art so damn sticky? I don't know if you want the answer to that, John. Maybe it's all the bubble gum. It could be. Sketchbook says that. Well, I've been a janitor too. Hey, Sketchbook, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. He says he's going to dip out. I need to be up early in the morning. So, hey, thanks for hanging out with this late. And hope you have a great night and a good day tomorrow. Take care. Uh, John Doe says, listen here, Sonny Jim. I just finished digging a 5x5 by 3 fire pit, and I have 4 liters of charcoal fluid. Don't tell me what I'm ready for. Bring 7 years of documents. Uh-oh. Better hurry up before the IRS finds you.
O'er the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must await a break of day to seek the fair enchanted gold.
The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, while hammers fell in places deep where dark things sleep, and hollow halls beneath the fells. Goblets they carved there for themselves, and harps of gold where no man dwells. There lay they long, and many a song was sung unheard by man or elves. For ancient king and elvish lord, there many a gleaming golden hoard they shaped and wrought, and light they caught, to hide in gems on hilt of sword. On silver necklaces they struck, the flowering stars on crowns they hung, the dragonfly twisted wide, they meshed the light, the moon, the sun. The pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night, the fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light. The bells were ringing in the day, the men looked up with faces pale. The dragon's ire, more fierce than fire, laid low their towers and houses frail.
Hey, Melissa's here. How you doing? Good seeing you.
The mountains smoked beneath the moon.
I thought Amy had you locked in your room. She's taking a break from hacking the internet to be here. Well, thank you very much, Melissa. Appreciate it.
must await ere break of day to win our hearts and go from here.
Melissa, how much to hack the net and give me a 780 credit score? Melissa would clean up if she were hard to do that for everyone. Jeff Pine says, I love the Rankin Bass Hobbit. Yeah, seriously. Rankin Bass Hobbit is the best Hobbit, easily. It's funny how a cartoon from 1979, 1976? No, sorry, my brain. 1977, 1978. It's funny how a cartoon for television was superior to a multi. I don't know how much those Hobbit movies probably cost over $1 billion altogether. It's amazing how a cartoon from, I don't know, 35 years ago is superior to a movie made only 10 years ago. Ooh, it's 570. John Dillard. Ooh, yeah, you need Melissa's help. Need a credit boost from what's that company that'll boost your credit score? Is it Experian? Experian will give you a credit boost. Now, this roll of gauze. No, this roll of gauze is gonna work on a perspective for it because it's off. It is off.
I met an old fat spider spinning in his tree. I said, hey, old fat spider, bet you can't catch me. Thrown to flat, you lazy lot. You're just an old Tom Noddy. Hey, Addercock, you can't catch anybody.
Let me hold that up. Look.
And then the old spider spun a kind of thread. I said, hey, spider, it's time that you were dead. I threw my sword to cut his silk, to kill the old Tom Noddy. Then I thought, leave him be, he can't catch anybody.
Oh my gosh. John Dillard says that cartoon sucked. Get your eyes checked. John Dillard, you are. I mean, you're wrong a lot, but this has to be the most wrong you've ever been. The Rankin Bass Hobbit movie is one of the best adaptations of a children's book I've ever seen. It was very good. I mean, even now, I mean, how many? I mean, I saw that cartoon when I first came out. I was like 7, and I loved it, and I've watched it since then, and it holds up. I mean, most things I watched at 7 that I thought were great, like Super Friends, don't hold up. Rankin Bass Hobbit movie and uh, the Return of the King movie they did back in 1980. Those hold up as great animated films. Um, so I gotta I gotta say you're quite wrong. You're quite mistaken in your assessment. So is his far foot with the way you're fisheyeing his foot should be angled more towards him. Probably, but that's not the problem with his far foot, to my mind. But I won't tell you what the problem is. There are many issues with this drawing, but right now I'm dealing with the ones that I can really fix because they're still in pencil. So, but overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this, in terms of me messing things up, I give it a I give it a 9. It's not a perfect drawing, but I've done far worse. Most of my drawings I have far more complaints about than this one. So perhaps at some point in the future I will redo it and address the issues with it. Matt Gosson says his feet look fine. Well, the feet look fine, but the one thing I see wrong is that this. I won't. Okay, I won't say. I want people to buy this drawing. I can't talk it down too much. But I don't know. But I think Dillis is trying to change the subject from his terrible assessment of the Rankin Bass Hobbit cartoon. But I won't allow him to do that because Rankin Bass films are pretty dang awesome. Jeff Potts says Diller's upset Bilbo didn't get any action in Lake Town. Yeah, that's another thing that the cartoon did right that the films completely failed on. They didn't try to pad the story with these nonsense subplots like dwarves and elves getting together and having romances. You know, they just stuck with what Tolkien wrote in his novel or his novella, novella. Ugh, my brain. I see the word in my head, but somewhere between my brain and my mouth, it gets garbled. So, novella. Is a Hobbit a novella? I think it is. It's not as weighty as his other books. Yeah, Matt says you can get away with more in cartoon manga anatomy. Yeah, I know that's I kind of wanted to. I mean, and I know Matt's seen this in anime and stuff. Sometimes they'll have like action scenes where they really exaggerate or fisheye what's going on. I kind of wanted that feel. So
You see what low grade you made on your weekly mathematics test? More than half of you failed. Most of those who passed just got by. Nobody had 100%. This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time. Most of you have no foundation at all.
Don't you realize that mathematics is an important subject? I tell you right now,
Hmm.
unless you get over your lazy habits, come up to the standards I set for this class. Many of you will have the pleasure of repeating this course next semester.
Don't even get me started on this new Disney take on Token. Are you talking about the upcoming live action series on Amazon, Matt, or something else?
Just what was Mr. Grimes' purpose in making such statements as these? This is the first class I've had in a
Hmm.
long time. This is hardly the way to win friends or influence people.
Um, okay, Jeff Pond says Hobbit is 95,000 words long, so qualifies as a novel, which is a minimum of 40,000 words. Okay, so it is a novel. I'm trying to think when I first read The Hobbit. I think I first read I read them around the same time. I think I read them. I was probably 12. I think 11 or 12 when I first started reading Tolkien's books. Because by the time I was in high school, I was already well into the Lord of the Rings. So, and I was 13 then. So I'll say 12, and then. But again, I'd seen the cartoons, since I was a kid, since I was like 7. So, I kind of already knew the stories of. So by the time I actually picked up the book and read it, I was like, oh, cool. Oh, your book is technically a novella. Oh, wow. Okay. Diller says Disney Token is the only true canon. More black dwarves, more beardless women. Funny. John Dillard is a true Tolkien fan. Melissa Lester says, "Wow." I'm not sure what she's wowing about. I have a hardback version of The Hobbit, illustrated by Alan Lee. Alan Lee is one of my favorite fantasy artists. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Hmm. Hmm. My next book is coming in at roughly 8,000 words. Oh, Jeff's Hobbit book. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. My next book is coming at roughly 8,000 words, so people wanting more will get it this time. Cool. Good. Good, good, good. What's the name of your new book? Have you chosen a title yet, Jeff? I think Melissa Lester is very impressed by your word count. Oh gosh. John Diller says, serious question. Should I watch One Piece? How would you rate it? That depends, John Diller. Do you have a few decades of your life worth wasting by watching One Piece? One Piece is the never ending anime and manga. It's been around. How long has One Piece been going on? For 20 some odd years now? It's like, I mean, I have a friend who like loves One Piece, and she's been watching it for almost 2 decades. It never ends. And I don't have that much patience. I mean, I thought Bleach was bad, but Naruto is like a weekend holiday compared to One Piece. How would I rate it? One Piece, it wore out my patience. So I would, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate One Piece. It's a good show. It's a decent show. Interesting characters, but there's so freaking many of them. I give it a 5 because it just dragged on way too long for me, and I couldn't take it. It's not a bad show. The characters aren't bad. The storyline isn't bad. It's just dragged out to the nth degree, and you will pull your hair out waiting for some sort of conclusion, and you'll never get it. Grant Crosby says, I didn't care for it. I watched about 5 or 6 episodes. See, Grant's. I mean, I was a little more patient than Grant. I think I watched it for maybe. I probably watched it for about a year, and then I just got tired of it. I just got bored with it. And I saw some of the movies. Some of the movies were okay, but like I said, it's just. And there should be a resolution to it because there's a finite goal in regards to the story. There's a goal that everyone's trying to reach, but they just never reach it. I think the creator of the manga said that he's planning on ending it shortly. When I say shortly, that could be next 5 years or so. I think what he said was that he's on the last storyline for the series, but that storyline could last a few years. So, I don't have the patience for a show that drawn out. You know, even Dragon Ball Z was drawn out, but you know, it had an ending. You know, and it was a cool show. So Diller says, "Oh, okay, thank you. I'll avoid it." I mean, like I said, if you watch some of the movies, you know, you might like them. You know, you'll get a good idea of what the story's about. But like I said, it's an anime that's been around for 2 decades. I don't think you want to watch it that long. I mean, you might as well try to watch The Simpsons every episode. You could do it, but I don't know. Okay, gotcha. Jeff Potts has a secret title that he will reveal when the cover is revealed. Okay, we will wait with bated breath. Some of my friends some of my friends love One Piece. I just don't have the patience for it. You know, I need to see I need to see resolution with storylines, or I need to see that the storyline is going somewhere. So, um, you know, I love Naruto. I thought that was a great show, great anime, and that lasted a long time. I mean, that lasted probably 15 years. I mean, that was a long show, but it was good, and it had an ending. So, but yeah, I couldn't invest that much time and energy into One Piece. Grant says, did I say? No, I'm sorry, I missed something. Grant says, LibroVox got a lot of Edgar Rice Burroughs stuff and other public domain stuff. Dilbert Draw says, I draw in silence for 10 to 14 hours a day. And I need recommendations. Okay. Well, in terms of anime, if you want to watch something, watch Spy X Family. That's very good show. My wife and I love it. It's on hiatus right now. It won't come back until I think October. But the first, I think 11 or 12 episodes aired this past spring and early summer. Very good show. What else? What other animes would I? Oh, I mean, well, you may have already seen it. Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I know there are two Full Metal Alchemist series. There was this Full Metal Alchemist, and then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Watch Brotherhood because Brotherhood follows the manga and it's very faithful to the original manga, and that's the one you want to watch. A finite goal like becoming a Pokemon master, kind of sort of like that, but
Hi there. What a wonderful time for you to drop by. You know, they're just setting up to shoot a scene of our new star, and I'd love to.
Do you like music to draw with, Dillard? John Dillard says no. After 2 or 3 songs, it's just noise to me. Yeah, I like music because I only have to focus. I don't have to focus at all because it just sort of like drifts into my brain while I'm drawing. With a TV show, I have to watch it. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of watching TV? Unless it's like the news, something where I don't need to see it. But a show or a cartoon, I mean, it's a visual medium, so I kind of have to. I have to be watching it in order to enjoy it. I can listen to radio shows. Like I like listening to old radio shows like Doc Savage or The Shadow or what's the other guy's name? The Saint. I like listening to radio shows sometimes when I draw or music. Music is probably best because it doesn't require thinking on my part. It's just sort of audio energy, that's just flowing in while I draw. I can enjoy. My wife loves audiobooks. I don't like audiobooks that much because, again, for me, it requires at least some thinking on my part in order for me to sort of visualize what I'm hearing in terms of the story. and I tend not to be able to focus that well on the story while I'm drawing, because I'm too focused on trying to visualize what I'm drawing as opposed to the story that the audiobook might be telling. Hmm. Ah, let me think. Okay, got it. Sorry, trying to visualize in my head while I'm drawing. Okay, I hope. I'm not sure if I got that right or not. Okay, 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 okay. I don't know what Golden Boy is. Is that an anime? Never seen Full Metal Alchemist? John Dillard, watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That it's one of the best animes out there. I mean, it's very good, funny, tons of action. Um, you'll like it. Also, if you have a chance, watch the live action Rurouni Kenshin movies. They made 5 of them from I think 2011 until last year. So there's 10 over the course of 10 years. They've made 5 live action films about Rurouni Kenshin, which is a manga and anime. Watch the live action films. They're the best live action anime adaptations I've ever seen. Really great. Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, great shows. Amy Lester says audiobook might be better for you. You should try the stories we have up on. Yeah, Middle Earth Storytime. Yeah, seriously, I like listening to Edward while I draw. He has a great audiobook voice. Grimry says Golden Boy is hilarious. Sticky Art says it was a short-lived anime, very random but hilarious and highly inappropriate. Live action movies were actually good. For what? Are you talking about Rurouni Kenshin? If so, I agree. I mean, really, I was really surprised to see how much energy those actors put into that series. I mean, so good. Okay, I think this is pretty much done. I'm gonna start erasing some of the pencil lines and then see what I missed and what I need to work on. So. Already found something. Dropping stuff. Yes, okay. English says Kenshin, right? Haven't seen them, but they're very cool to hear. Oh, you haven't seen the live action Kenshin movies, Amy? You should watch them if you can. If you can get access to them.
Why did they bump that control ball? I should be mid-speak by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
Amy says, "Yeah, Rock looks great." Okay, good. Thanks. If anybody wants him, he's available for $100. So, anyone who wants to give him a good home. Hmm. I should probably have. Hmm. Okay, it's pretty good. Melissa Lester says, "I really feel like he doesn't want me there when I look at the picture. I'm all okay, Rock. I'll come back later." Yeah, he's training. Rock Lee's very focused when he trains. This is usually my face when someone wakes me up early in the morning. I don't want to get up. I'm like, let me go back to sleep. What are you bothering me for? I'm trying to sleep.
Why did they bump that control by accident? You'd be mid-speak by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
Hey, Jeff Potts, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, thank you again for posting a link to your book so other people can look at it, check it out, and hopefully pick it up for themselves. Um, Diller says, "Where do you learn that technique of doing pullouts from the outer rim of the cast shadow? That looks great. From the outer rim of the cast shadow." I mean, I mean, from this edge out. I mean, I probably picked it up just from reading various manga. Um, I mean, if you, yeah, I'm sure that's where I got it from. I probably got it. I'm 99.9% because I didn't get it from reading American cards, reading American comics. It's probably from manga, um, like Katsuhiro Otomo. Hold on. Oh, where? Oh, here. Uh, Katsuhiro Otomo is the guy who did Akira. If you look at his, I mean, he's done Akira. He's done this book is really good. Domu, A Child's Dream, really good, and it has like great, just drawing techniques, shadows, and everything. Whenever he does, um, he'll do things like this, um, with the hatching and everything. I mean, kind of violent, but um, the art and some of the techniques he uses for shading. Um, I'm trying to find an example. Um, I mean, look at this stuff. That stuff is cool. Oh, like here. Here we go. Like, can you see that? Is that showing up very well? But he's using like a lot of hatch lines again, sort of being drawn from the edge of the shadow. So yeah, so that's where I kind of I guess picked it up over the years just by reading that. So um, let's see. Amy says that's another 5 minute space. That's the another 5 minute space, huh? Yes. Actually, it's more of the don't come back at all and bother me face for me. um, and unfortunately, my wife has to see that fairly often. When I do actually wake up, sometimes she's leaving for work and she'll say goodbye, and I'll mumble something, but I won't be awake. And then she'll tell me when she comes home that I wasn't what I said, and I don't even remember her leaving. So yeah, my brain is kind of it takes probably about an hour for me to actually wake up once I'm once I wake up. Um, Dora says, yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. Yeah, but I would look at this guy's art, Katsuhiro Otomo's, and also the guy who does One Punch Man. I can't remember his name, um, but he has a bunch of YouTube videos um, where he's just live streaming like this. Unfortunately, there's no sound, so you can't hear him. But they're like 2, 3, 4 hour live streams where he's just drawing pages for One Punch Man. Beautiful art. You'll learn a lot just by watching half an hour of him working with his pens and brush. Just great stuff. So, but yeah, that's where I pick up anything. From watching those guys, watching people like John Dillard, stealing stuff from him, stealing stuff from Matt Cosson, stealing stuff from the Lester sisters. I just sort of go around and pillage artists, different artists, and I steal what I need, and then I move on to the next artist and steal what I need from them, and so on and so forth. I'm sort of like I'm like a Rocket Raccoon, you know, stealing what I need. If someone has an arm I need, I just take it, and then I scurry off and I find another arm or an eye. Anywho, let's see. I think it's done. Meh, Nat. Um, Let me just. Melissa says, "Oh goodness, stealing from a master hacker, impressive." Yeah, you're probably the only person I haven't stolen from yet because I haven't been able to get through your firewalls yet, Melissa. So, but hopefully one day I will, I will break through and be able to take what I need from your hard drives. Okay, I guess that's it. I'll sign it. Hmm. Lester's sisters are like, "Yay, finally, he's finished. We can go to bed." Melissa's like, "Yay, I can go back to hacking." Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah. Hope I won't smear it when I erase these pencil lines. Yay, it dried. I love quick drying ink. Okay, well, there we go. It's Rock Lee. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching me fumble through this. And I'll put this up on social media, and if anybody wants it, they're more than welcome to take it. I'm more than happy to trade it for you. Trade it with you for about $100 worth of pennies. It's not oils. Hooray. Yes, I know. Seriously. I just don't have the patience for actually I don't have the patience for painting, period, unfortunately. I love painting. I love seeing great paintings, but at least traditional painting, I don't have the patience. I just I make if I made a mistake, it would kill me because I'd have to do paint overs in order to correct it, and it'd just be too frustrating for me. So I have to stick with digital painting. I barely have the patience for that. I think I need to just work my patience. So, okie doke. There we go. Now sit back and admire your handiwork. Yeah, or if find another drawing to start on. Actually, I'm probably going to try to do Hawk Girl tomorrow or next couple of days. I think I'm going to work on a Hawk Girl piece. So look out for that. Yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and make sure that you give this live stream a thumbs up. If you would, please make sure to hit the bell for notifications of future videos. And if you want a commission of your own, if you want me to do a drawing of some character that you like, let me know. You can contact me by going down below and just DM me on Facebook or Twitter, and I will reply, and then you can tell me what you want me to draw, and that'd be cool. That'd be spiffy. John Diller's still here. He hasn't abandoned me. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. He says, great work. Thank you. I appreciate your encouragement. Yeah, again, thanks for watching. I'll let you guys go. You guys go over to Vic King's channel and check him out, because I know he's drawing right now, probably still. He usually has like 5 to 10 hour streams because he's a streaming madman. But everybody, thanks again for watching. Thanks for your patience and putting up with me. And I will see you guys later, okay? Take care. Stay out of trouble. Bye.